Welcome to Today on 2. It is Thursday, the 18th day of April. As always, we're broadcasting live at channel2coleman.com and the rest of the day on YouTube.
That's right.
All day long.
All day.
We just watch ourselves over and over and over again. Let's start with the weather forecast for today and see what's going on. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The weather almanac for the 18th of April in Cullman, Alabama. The average high temperature is up another degree, now 76 for the average high. The average low is 47. The record high 92 in 2006. The record low 22 in 1999. Wow, 70-degree difference between the record high and the record low here. Sunset this evening at 7:21. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:11. There's the satellite picture, and you can see some storm activity and maybe the tail end of that headed our way later on tonight. There's the satellite picture for right now. Here's our forecast for today. Sunny and windy once again with a high today of 83. For tonight, we have a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some may be severe. This is expected to move through our area after midnight tonight. After midnight. Low tonight around 50, and a big change in the weather for tomorrow. Cloudy and windy, 40% chance of rain in the morning with a high of just 59 for tomorrow. Probably the temperature isn't going to change at all. For Saturday, sunshine returns, windy, a high of 64, 68 on Sunday, 70 on Monday, 72 on Tuesday. Still below normal after we get through today.
That's right. Yes, you know what that means, that no one's going to get any sleep tonight, and everyone's going to have plenty of milk and bread come tomorrow morning.
Oh, very true. Very true that is. Well, let's see. Speaking about tomorrow, Paige and some of the Wallace singers will be taking a trip. Where are you going?
That's right. Tomorrow I'll be making my way to Washington, D.C., and I'm very excited. It'll be my first time visiting there, and we're going to be singing at the Kennedy Center, so it's going to be a very exciting time tomorrow.
Wow. Yeah. And what is it, two groups that will be going? Two
groups that will be going, yeah. It will be the show choir, and then it'll be the concert choir that's going. Okay. So the show choir is actually performing at the Lincoln Memorial, so they're going to have a good time doing that, and I'm excited to take a break from school and finally get a chance to do something. And this is
your first time to Washington?
First time to Washington, yes. I'm very excited.
Well, it should be a beautiful time to go.
Yes.
Apple blossom will be blooming. Cherry blossom, that's what it is in Washington. Yeah, it should be a beautiful time to be there. Who's our Facebook friend for today?
Our Facebook friend of the day today is Miss Karen Buckaloo Pitsing, and she likes the beach and boating, and that sounds like a wonderful thing to be doing. And if you would like to be our Facebook friend, all you'll have to do is log on to Facebook and friend us. We're Channel 2 Coleman.
And let's see, we have a very interesting program lined up for today. Tonight is community concert at Wallace State College, and we have some of the entertainers with us today.
That's right. We have Mr. Ellie Jacobson and Mr. Jeff Castellucci, and they will both be here, and they are from the group Voiceplay that will be playing at Wallace tonight, so we're excited to be visiting with them.
And we'll also be showing you a clip and video. You can see just exactly what the group sounds like and looks like. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Time for news and comment on this Thursday morning. Looking at local news, Superintendent Jan Harris, she's the superintendent for Coleman City Schools, was speaking to a group. She says she's going to officially step down and retire come September 1st. So she's been talking about it for a while. I think there had been some thought of it, but it's finally official. That's when she says we've done as much as we can. A lot of things on track for Coleman City Schools and done a great job. So now they're going to start looking for someone else to replace her. And it's going to be quite a search, apparently, from what I can read the stories here. Also, let's see, we got the storms headed in tonight. Now, the folks here want to make sure to remind you folks that these storms aren't coming through till probably after midnight, so you have plenty of time to go to the concert and listen to these folks sing. Administrators placed all Sheffield City schools on lockdown yesterday due to a call that came in to 911. Isn't it amazing that you've got some people we have a person here, a viewer, who'll call in, and they won't even won't give their name, they won't say anything. They get a thrill out of just calling us, I guess. I don't know. Or hearing a voice. Maybe they need somebody to talk to. Who knows? Nonetheless, Sheffield City schools locked down yesterday, and Superintendent Billy Coleman, talking to a group of parents at Good Hope School, told them that they're still trying their best to find a way, as is the legislature for Alabama, to find better security. But what do you do when you have a school that is a sprawling complex, and you've got all buildings out there? The most you can do, the hope that you can do, I suspect, is probably just a resource officer, which is assigned to those schools, but it becomes so difficult because of like 26 different schools, and heaven knows how many buildings. And as a result, it's going to take more than what the budget provides for, even with the county commission. So we'll see how the legislature comes forward with this issue and to see what they can do. I don't know that you can do a whole lot, just to be honest with you. And you got to watch out now if you live down in Shelby County, because they've got some cases of rabies showing up. And why is that? At least 3 raccoons near the Beeswax Creek boat launch have been tested positive. Telling people who live down south part of Coleman County and the Shelby, stay away from these wild animals out. They may look like they're really docile, but it could be just 180 degrees out. And if you're bitten, that's a terrible situation when you have to get treated for rabies. In Birmingham, of course, we know that tax season is over, that you should have filed your taxes or asked for an extension. Well, I got one man who's a Vietnam veteran, and I don't know why that always plays into some of these screwy stories, but this guy's decided he's not going to pay his taxes. Hasn't done so in years. And he is giving his name, David Waters. When you go into a newspaper or when you are approached by a reporter and you report something like this, you can bet you're going to get a visit, you know what I mean, by the people who say, yo-ha, so you think you're going to escape it, huh? But I don't understand that. Vietnam veterans, some of them, and I was over there twice, some of them carry feelings of animosity because they feel like they weren't recognized enough or appreciated enough. I don't know. I will tell you that I was very fortunate because I came back to a great place called Coleman County. I never once ever felt as though someone didn't appreciate what veterans did and for our service. There's some in some states, like California, had maybe a bad experience. A friend of mine was from out there, and he talked about the problems he had, but never once. And I guess that's one reason why Alabama, being so conservative, they're appreciative of the efforts by the servicemen and women. So I don't know, but whenever you don't pay your taxes, you can bet you're going to get a visit. Well, the guy who decided he wanted to sponsor legislation to require welfare recipients to go through a drug test, right, is now proposing. Now we're talking about State Senator Tripp Pittman. Now he wants legislators to go through a drug testing. He says, well, we realize that, of course, not all legislators are stoned, or words to that effect. But the point is, he says, if we're going to test this group of people, why don't we test our own to show we're even-handed with this? Of course, the question is, where do you come up with the money to do all that testing and such? I don't know. Takes all kinds, doesn't it? Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
It is time to give away our prizes for today. Let's see what we have for prizes on this Thursday. We have the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard, and we have the Bowberry biscuit from Bojangles. Those are the prizes we have for today. Let's look at some of our merchant ads. We'll ask you a question, of course, starting with Earl's Body Shop. The crew reminds you, move over for emergency vehicles. Earl's Body Shop on Highway 31 North and on the internet, earlsbodyshop.com.
And Yates Chance Christian Bookstore. It's all about kids at Yates Chance right now. They have puzzles, games, books, children's stories, and much more. They're located in the South Coleman Shopping Center.
People's Tires Brake and Alignment Center. Today is Thursday. You get $3 off an oil change. If you're due for an oil change, stop by People's Tires. Save $3 today. Located on Catherine Street.
And spring blooms with the colors of Sorelli at Doug Doggett Jewelers. New arrivals are now arriving, and that's why you shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers always welcome, books always on sale. Used books half price each and every day at Deb's Bookstore.
And Tires for Less has more than just tires. They offer oil changes, minor engine repairs, and shocks and brakes repair. Come and see Greg and the guys at Tires for Less on 2nd Avenue just past Highway 31.
Borden Family Pharmacy, providing immunizations including flu, pneumonia, meningitis, shingles, and whooping cough. Borden Family Pharmacy on Highway 157.
And introducing Smart Stretch. It's a new breathable, comfortable, and durable fabric made by the Landau brand, and it's available at the Uniform Place. Give them a call at 734-0662.
Those are some of the merchant ads. The question for today is about Mullins Body Shop. We mentioned 4 people in the ad. Stacy, Beth, and Jim. Who did I leave out? Who's the 4th one that I left out? Mullins Body Shop, we mentioned 4 employees. 3 of them are Stacy, Beth, and Jim. Which one did I leave out? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. The prize for today is the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard and the Bowberry biscuit from Bojangles. Those are the prizes we have for today. Which name did I leave out? Stacy, Beth, and Jim at Mullins Body Shop. Now, this shouldn't really fool anybody. Been a long-time advertiser. We've had those 4 names on the ad for a long, long time.
That's right.
Once again, a reminder, just 1 winner per household within a 30-day period of time. And Stacy, Beth, and Jim are 3 of the names. What is the 4th one in the Mullins Body Shop ad? No phone calls today. We'll show you the ad, and we'll save our prizes for another day. Renard's Gallery and Gifts, where there is an art gallery for viewing and for purchase, but that's not all. They have gift items, they have jewelry, they do custom framing, really awesome work at Renard's Gallery and Gifts.
Medical Arts Apothecary, a trusted part of your family for 50 years. They are a family-owned business offering personalized care. They're making a difference every day at Medical Arts Apothecary.
And fitness opportunities are available at the Wellness and Aquatic Center. They have the full fitness center, they have the indoor walking track, a variety of classes, the indoor pool at the Wellness and Aquatic Center.
And Baldwin Counseling Center, having problems, need to talk, or want privacy? Well, Dr. Howard Rogers is the person to call. He offers weight loss, individual and family counseling, and even lifestyle coaching. Help is only a phone call away. Baldwin Counseling Center.
Auto Tech does both foreign and domestic auto repair and service. David Methvin is the owner of the business, located on County Road 1354 in Vinemont.
And the chocolate-covered pretzel is the blizzard of the month right now at Dairy Queen. It's chocolate-covered pretzel pieces with peanut butter and chocolate chunks and creamy vanilla soft serve.
Mullins Body Shop, there's the four names. Sonny, Stacy, Beth, and Jim. Call them by the Mullins Body Shop. They've been in business over 50 years.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear, prom is just around the corner, so get your formal wear from a trusted source at Mr. Hicks Menswear. He's the Reader's Choice Award winner for Men's Best Clothing.
Those are the merchant ads we have for today. We do have a couple of birthdays to tell you about. People celebrating on the 18th of April. Who has a birthday today?
That's right. On this Thursday, Betty Franey and Jason Sinyard celebrate a birthday, and you will go in our drawing on Friday to possibly receive an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And coming up next, we're going to talk to two members of Voiceplay who will be entertaining tonight at Community Concert.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Coleman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
And we're here now with Voiceplay, and we're here now with Mr. Ellie Jacobson and Jeff Castellucci. Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for getting up so early to be with us.
Thank you for having us. Our pleasure.
So where did you just come from? I know that you're a touring group, so where did you make
We were just in South Carolina.
Yeah.
And before that we were North Carolina, Virginia, and Florida. This is our 5th or 6th stop on this little leg of the tour.
Wow, okay. So how long have you guys been touring?
Well, actually, we did a 3-month tour in the fall, which took us all over the U.S., and now we're doing about a 5 or 6 week tour right now, which just started, which is taking us kind of southeast and maybe a little towards the west of the U.S., but for the most part, just 5 weeks straight. So.
It's kind of a 2-part thing for us.
Okay.
Yeah, fall and spring.
So tell us a little bit about how the group Voiceplay came to be.
It's an interesting story. There are 3 singers in the group, 2 of them who are still asleep right now. But there are 5 singers total. 3 of us, myself included, started singing together when we were in the 7th grade.
Wow.
So we've been working together for a long, long time. We had a barbershop quartet started out with, and then we kind of just evolved our sound into what you will see tonight, or if you go on YouTube or on our website, you can see some clips of us there as well. So it's a contemporary a cappella thing, kind of like what you may have seen on Glee or The Sing-Off or the movie Pitch Perfect, if you've seen that.
You've had a name change with the group. Why is that?
That's an excellent question. Our original name was 425. No one had any idea what that meant. So
Couldn't find it on Google, couldn't pronounce it, couldn't do anything like that, so we had to change it. It makes more sense to us.
Yeah, we wanted a more obvious moniker, so we definitely...
You mentioned the Sing-Off. Have you competed on that show?
You know, we haven't. It's been like this weird relationship with the producers of that show and us, because every year, well, the first 2 years,
they always ask.
They ask, please come, and we say, okay, great, and then we don't. Our story isn't quite tug at the heartstrings enough, I guess. You know, it's a television show first. So talent definitely plays in, but for the most part, I think we're just 5 guys that like to sing.
Yeah.
Nobody.
We kind of are having a good time. Really, there's no. We have a business and it's working well, it seems. And you lost my microphone. I'm sorry. No, please go. And you know, and sometimes maybe they're looking for a little bit more struggle or something like that and whatnot. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of struggle in our, you know, lives and whatnot, but. It seems like they're maybe looking for something that's a little more television savvy that way, but who knows? There's a lot of talented people on that show, and we'd love to be on it.
Tell us what people can expect in the program tonight.
Sure. Well, first of all, I should put right out there in front, it's an entirely a cappella show, so don't expect any instruments. Absolutely, you're going to see.
That the electric guitar might not be the spot for you.
Or maybe it is.
Or maybe it is.
You know, maybe
But really, to clarify, you provide your own instruments.
Yes.
With the voices.
Yep.
Correct.
We have a full-time drummer who does the drums with his mouth the whole show. I'll be doing the bass and some other stuff, and Ellie here is kind of covering all the middle parts, and there's 2 other singers that kind of work in and out. We get a really, really super high tenor and a very... how would you describe Tony? A sultry baritone tenor voice in the middle there as well. So yeah, 5 singers, and not only is it just music, but it is a lot of theatrical elements. There's a lot of comedy, audience interaction. It's something that most people haven't really experienced before. Pretty much everywhere we go.
And really, truly, it's a show for all ages. There's not the very youngest of people to the very most classic of people can enjoy the show for sure.
Yeah, we definitely try to cover you know, all the different genres and everyone's styles and tastes, and we're not trying to leave anybody out or include just one segment. So we definitely know what our audience is, and we're.
Do you do your own arrangements?
We do. It's a lot of hard work.
I would imagine it is.
Yeah.
Is it a group effort?
It can, I think that at the end product is always a group effort, because of course, you know, if I arrange a piece or write a piece, you know, by the time it ends up on stage, everybody has always put their own seasoning on it. So, for sure.
Do you do any original material?
We have original material. We won't be doing we have original pieces that you'll have to find out. Yeah. It's a really nebulous little area, because yes, they're original, but you're going to recognize it at the same time. So,
is there any particular group that is an influence to the 5 of you?
Oh, sure. I mean,
and if you asked each one of us, it would be different for sure.
Right.
A cappella groups specifically. I mean, for me, it's definitely Take 6 and Rockapella. I mean, those are, probably ask anybody who does an a cappella group, and those are probably 2 groups that are going to be mentioned. But like I said, each one of us have different influences in different ways, you know, for different reasons. Not all of them are a cappella influences, obviously.
Yeah, like if you go back, like, you know, I always go back to like the Mills Brothers. You want to talk about the crooners of like the 50s and 60s, you know, just like, you know, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, like all those great vocal groups. Those,
absolutely.
You know, they're actually, Frankie Valli's still touring.
Yes.
So. Wow. So yeah, we definitely have inspirations that run all the way around the circle here. So. Yeah.
We are going to play a video of the group, but we need to take a commercial break first. Ellie and Jeff, thank you. We'll see you tonight in the concert.
Okay.
Thank you for having us.
And we're going to take a short break, and then we'll come back and play a video.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For I can say this is mine and you can't take it. As long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me.
Chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Chang chang, changity chang shwap, yip de dip de dip, do up de dooby doo, boogity 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 boogity, shoopity wop shwap, shana na 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 na, yippity boom de boom. Dum da da, dum da da, ba ya 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 da, dum da da, ha ha ha. I'm a bee, 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 beep beep beep, I'm a bee.
One from a little up, wop and boom.
Say shoot, shoot, badoo, shoot, badoo, shoot, badoo, badoo, badoo.
Hey, 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 hey,
Hey, Lane.
Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I like a lot, Chocolate, na na na, chocolate, na na.
Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
Phenomena.
I'd catch a grenade for you. Throw my head on the flame for you. I'd jump in front of a train for you. You know I'd do anything for you. Oh, I would go. To the 45.